the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. These guys have really been struggling. 2-6 in their last 8. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers, Dave Canales. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. He's across the trouble, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina, by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested.
Right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
They'll try and play with some pace early on. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and great. That's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The extra point is good. Panthers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. Second and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. He's going nowhere. Who's starting on that play? It is 3rd and long. 3rd and long. And here's Rattler. The pass rush gets hold and he goes down. Kershaw Wharton, he's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return as able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Panthers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Saints nothing. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, the mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive. Final punt last time there. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Spencer Rattler sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Off play action. Here's Rattler. Forced out wide.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain it. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On third down, it's Rattler. He'll go down. They trap him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This is taken at the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On play action, Young. Well, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
On second down, Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And they work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and goal.
Trying to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard. Into space. And he's got another one. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown. Panthers. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. More from Charlotte after this. Looking to throw, Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. What to do following the sack? It is third and long. formation. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Taking it. It's Xavier Leakin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Young hands it to Hubbard. Look at this right to the 20-yard line. Ugo Amadi is there on the stop. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Gerald on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
That one is good. The Panthers extend the lead to 24-0.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Shaheed now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And they'd love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL receiving yards out of the backfield.
He's brought down at the 37.
So, from 37, here's second down and 3.
Up second and 3.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On third down, here's Hubbard. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Another run here with Hubbard. Boom. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Throwing on second down, Young. Into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 33, here's second and 1. Give up the middle, it's Hubbard. Where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. They get 14 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 47-yard line for 1st and 10.
Saints, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now a toss, running left with Camaro. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. He'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Saints, 1st down.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He'll step up and run this. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Fourth quarter begins with Camaro. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. This is 3rd and 6.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Rattler. Escaping to his left. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he ran right through 1 tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about
He's
7.
across midfield to the 49-yard line.
To Hubbard. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
He was tackled at
Even
the
with the
46-yard
lead,
line.
they're trying to press the tempo. Flushed to his left. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively.
Sam
And it
Martin
sets
in
up 4th down.
formation for Carolina.
Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be a 1st down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off and a 1st down. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
They'll run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Sam Martin is set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. He loses the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
A run on first and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Now here's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal. At the 40-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He knocks it through. Panthers add on to their already sizable lead.
Panthers 45. Saints nothing. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Shaheed now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And here it's the Browns defense getting it done. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Browns get it done on the road as they come away with the victory. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Patriots are able to come away with the road win. One more to tell you about, the Falcons and the Colts from Berlin. And this is Alec Pierce. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Colts come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.